Okay, today we are going to show you how to winterize your pool equipment. The first step on that is you have to turn all the power off to the equipment. Most people will have switches, shut-off switches down here that you can turn off. Some may only have one, some may have two. This one has three. So you've turned off all the power to the equipment. There's no need to really go to the breaker and turn off the power, just so you have it off here. Your next step is what you're going to do is you're going to be pulling all of the plugs out of your equipment. Your pumps, your filter, your heater, the chlorinator, all of that needs to be pulled so the water can drain out of the pool equipment and the pipes. On these whisper flows and IntelliFlows and Superflow pumps, they all have two plugs on the left side at the bottom. What you will do to winterize these is, first of all, you're going to take the lid off. Okay? You're going to take the lid off, set it aside, and then you will take the two plugs out of the pump. Now be careful when you take these plugs out because they all have O-rings on them. Sometimes these O-rings will stick to the side when you're taking these plugs out. You don't want to lose them. So you keep those in place. Once you've taken the plugs out, you just drop them into the bottom of the bucket, the basket. Okay? Then you'll take the lid and just lay it upside down on top of the pump pot. That way you know it's winterized. Then you continue to do the same thing for every other pump that you have. On the cleaner pumps, the ones that look like this, there's one little plug on the bottom that you'll need to take out. This is a 1/2-inch wrench that can get it started, but just take it out with your fingers because it's a very fragile plug. So it's just turning it and it will come out. There's also an O-ring on that one that you need to keep up with. So for those of you who have this type of a cleaner pump right here, the drain plugs are on top right here and on bottom right below where the hose goes into the pumps, right on bottom. You're going to want to take both of those plugs out. You can use a flathead screwdriver in there and just get it turning and it will turn right out. Same on the bottom. And these have O-rings in them also that you just have to be careful not to lose. Next, on the heater, right down here, there's a plug on the heater that you just turn and that plug will also come out. Okay? You can see this O-ring has stuck. It's right there, so you need to make sure you keep up with that O-ring. Then you'll also want to loosen up the bottom union. If you have a UV tank, you just loosen this union by turning it to the left, and that will pop this union off and all the water can drain out of this right here. So you just turn this union to the left and water will start draining out. And then also on your chlorinator, what you can do, these Power Clean chlorinators, they have a little drain plug on the bottom, but you can also just take the lid off and that all the water will drain out there. Then you'll want to take the drain plug off the bottom of the filter. Okay, it's right there. You take that drain plug off. Once you do, you know, all of these pumps are open. This is your main system right here. Your filter pump will be open. You open up the top of this and that's going to depressurize everything. All the water will be coming out of the filter. It'll be coming out of the pump. It'll be coming out of the chlorinator, out of the UV, out of the heater. All the water's coming out. Once it's done, you take all of those plugs that you have taken out of the heater and the filter, the cleaner pump, and you put them in the bottom of that basket. And again, you just turn the lid upside down, just like this, set it on top. That way you're not losing the plugs.